Hello everyone, good evening, welcome back to Dragon's Dogma! We just picked up the fifth journal entry, which is why I'm kind of picking up here. I was going to kill the last thing. What do we have? Second, third, fifth, and final. So we're missing fourth and maybe second. I feel like I have one or two in storage maybe. So yeah, just wanted to show that off, and then we're fighting like harpies and things, so that's just kind of been my day. It's not actually just been my day. I did this like several days ago, a week ago. I've been really bad about recording this. I just have not had the time. But we'll just pretend that that's intentional or something. I don't even know. Alright, I just want to get down here and kill one phantasm. That's the word. And there they all are. Let's see, do we have a better way down? No, just run out here and deal with them. Alright, cool. Cool. So I just gotta kill one of you. I do have a magical weapon. We'll see how long that lasts. Casper, somebody, there we go. Oh my gosh, mages are so effective against these dumb things. Nope, and my magic is gone. Alright, well, I will open treasure while the rest of my party hopefully does something. Red long kilt, don't really want it. Yes, there we go, that's the other thing. Case and I are both at rank 8 of this vocation. I just hit it while doing things. We were killing like oxen and stuff. I'm remembering bits and pieces of all that stuff. I basically need to go get another loop of quests because I've been finishing off a bunch of these. I killed birds. I killed the oxen. Killed the regular saurians. We haven't even encountered geosaurians yet, so we don't even know what those are, except that I do, but we don't. And then we're going to do the Worm King's Ring after this. That's the goal, that's the plan. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Come on, reform. I already finished this? Was I just not paying attention? Yeah, okay, we're done here. Oh, that is fantastic. Are there any more magic metals? I don't see any. They're tough to spot, but I think we're okay. Alright, I think we're okay. So let's get out of here. What do we get? Gleam of Heaven. An oiled anchor to heaven. Which I will never ever use. And the reason I opened this was to fairy stone out of here. Hooray! So, yeah, I'm going to hit Cassius, check their quest board, and then head over to the encampment and check the quest board there as well. And we'll just see if there's any new monster hunting quests that are available. And then while I'm in the encampment, I am going to... Oh, hey, what are you doing, buddy?
Traveling about it like my... Now, let us talk of business.
Anything interesting for sale? Just all the rusted stuff. Yeah, I'm not terribly interested in those.
Now, pray...
Like goofy looking pants and stuff. Nah, I'm fine. I'm okay out. Okay, nothing there. That's kind of unfortunate. I wasn't expecting there to be anything, but it would have been nice. Alright, skills. I want to check my skills and see if I can get that last augment and then be done with the ranger class. For both Case and myself, ideally. I am very, very glowy thanks to my magical weapons. My holy weapons, specifically. could also roll all the way there. That seems like it'd be pretty quick. I don't know if that's actually a faster method of travel, other than that it doesn't drain stamina. I feel like shearing wind is a pretty quick method of travel as well. I don't know. I'd be curious to know which one is quicker. Alright, notice board first, and it looks like there are indeed new quests here for me. Just one! Slay 10 seabirds. That's actually kind of sad. I was hoping for a lot more. We'll also probably want to check the Pawns Guild back in Gran Soren.
Well met, sir. We can sit. Have your pick.
Skills, learn, for me. Do we have a new augment? There it is. That's the one that I want. Oh, so good. I don't think we care about anything else for you. Extra health? Eh. Lantern does more. That's kind of... like, you think it'd be really good for pawns, but it's not as effective on pawns as it would be if I had it. Curatives heal you more, not a big deal. Stability is amazing. That is the thing that we want. Helps your arrows be more accurate, like while you're moving around. That's good if you're an archer, I guess. These have weird wordings and they're also wrong. This one makes it easier for you to inflict the non-magical status effects, like pinning an enemy to a wall or pinning their foot to the ground so they can't move, that sort of thing. Makes it easier for you to do those. And then your arrows fly further. Also pretty good. Also pretty good. I think that's it. So here's the scoop. I have plans now. More weight, more strength, that's pretty good. Take less damage from physical attacks, that's also pretty good. Increases your core skill lethality, that's also quite good. Oh, I like all of these. I think we're going to ditch Bastion, though, and go with stability. Prevents mighty winds from hampering your mobility. So that means, like, dragon roars and chimera roars, or when dragons flap their wings, those sorts of things that normally, like, stun you and kind of knock you back a little bit, will no longer do that, which is phenomenal. Okay, so I don't want to be this class anymore. I don't want Case to be his class anymore because I'm going to swap Case back over to being a mage. That means we probably want to rethink pawns and stuff. So I'm going to take a very quick little break here and do all of those things off camera, and then I'll be back in just a moment. Hopefully showing off some really cool stuff. That's the goal, at least. Hello, welcome back. Through the miracles of technology, I will have been gone for but a moment in your time. But in my time, I spent the last, like, freaking hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, 45 minutes. Still really bad. Dealing with pawns. I hate getting new pawns. It's a pain. There are so many bad pawns out there. Alright, so, actually, the thing that I wanted to do, let me do this real quick.
Business is masterworks.
I gave him the idol. Yeah, so he's got some new stuff for sale. I don't think... I could get the all mace, and then I'd have pretty cool magical powers. I'm going to do that. Oh, I don't... yeah, it's flat out more damage. I don't know if I like... Whatever, doesn't matter. It's more damage. It's a good chunk of damage, too. I'm not going to worry about daggers. I do want... I'm not going to do a shield. I do want a bow. Okay. That's everything that he's got. I gave him the gold thing. I have the gold forgery. That's with Case. I got new pawns. I set up my vocation. I reset Case's vocation. He's a mage again. I am an assassin. I will explain what that means in a moment. Although you're honestly kind of seeing the gist of it right now. So I want one of those. And then with Case, I think there's a better... staff. Yes. The Algid Bloom, which is a really cool glowy thing. It's blue. Alright, we get one of those. Buy all those things. Our armor, I'm pretty happy with. Case, you're going to go with that. Me, I have the fluted bow. I'm going to go with the bleached limbs. I have the bastard sword, which I kind of like. It does a good chunk of physical damage, but we're going to go to the all mace because that thing does ice on top of physical damage, and I lose like 100-ish physical damage, but I gain what, like a lot? 250-ish, roughly. So it's pretty good. It's pretty okay.
The masterworks
Can we enhance any of those things? Bastard sword, yes. I'm going to upgrade this all the way. It might actually still be worth using. All mace, I will also just go ahead and upgrade all the way, because why not? All this money is burning a hole in my pocket. I don't have any of the materials to upgrade the bleached limbs, so that's fine. And I don't have any of the things I need to upgrade the algid bloom either.
The masterworks.
So that's fine, they're still good. Okay, so now that I've gotten all that and accidentally talked to that guy more times than I meant to, and then I got all the stuff I got to deposit, what is the assassin?
Have your pick.
I haven't really talked about it. It's kind of the jack of all trades, master of none sort of class. It's been changed in the DLC, in the expansion, in the version that I'm playing right now, because it's the version that's available to me, on PC at least.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
So it has basically been nerfed into the ground, but it's still really fun. Whoops, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I'm so used to accidentally opening this menu incorrectly, and then the one time I do it right, it's fine. So, I can equip anything that the standard warrior or fighter, whichever one, sword and shield guy, anything that he can equip, I can equip too. And I can also equip anything that the basic thief can equip, the strider. So that means I can have any combination of sword or daggers as my main weapon, and bow or shield as my secondary, my offhand. So that's kind of cool, and I get several of the same abilities, but several variant abilities also, if that makes sense. The assassin, as you might expect, gets really interesting bonuses based on like combat bonuses at nighttime, or combat bonuses when you're by yourself and you don't have any pawns, including your main pawn, so I'd have to ditch Case, which, oh shucks, wouldn't that be awful, having to ditch my useless pawn. Those bonuses used to effectively, if you were by yourself at night, it would like double your damage in the original game, which is just stupidly overpowered. Doesn't do that anymore. Now you get like a very minimal boost for each, so it's kind of not worth doing in my opinion. It wasn't really worth doing in my opinion in the first place, because running around by yourself is kind of boring. I like having my pawns around so that if they do something stupid, I can like grab them and throw them over a cliff. So, I'm keeping the Crimson Teeth with me, not because I want to use them frequently or anything like that, but because if I equip them, then I can double jump. And you never know, it might be good just to have them. Oh, you know what? I hate myself because I just upgraded this, but I am going to store the bastard sword. We're just gonna put that away. Then my daggers will also be dealing non-elemental damage, so if I fight like some sort of strange ice creature, then I can swap over to the daggers and still be effective.
What will it be today?
Just because it's so heavy, that's why I don't want the bastard sword. I mean, it's a pound and a half, but that's still pretty heavy. This is fine. This is good. It's good. So I can do the classic Blitz Strike, because I have the ring equipped. I also have the Daggerist ring in my inventory, just in case I want to use it. We're going to head towards the quarry while I'm talking. I'm going to take this route to the quarry, because I believe... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this route to the quarry, because it is the fastest of all. And I think... no, I'm not. We're gonna take this approach, because we're just gonna take this approach. Don't question me. I am in charge here, not you. That was pretty cool. All right. So yes, I have the Blink Strike. I have the Broad Slash, which I also had previously, which is the kind of like slash and hop backwards, you know, put a little distance between you and the enemy. The new one that I have as an assassin is Intimate Strike, which is a close-up strike, and then like it kind of, you can do a combo and stuff, and the idea is to like keep the enemy close to you so you can follow up with more attacks, which is a pretty common theme. I don't have a shield with me. Even if I had a shield with me, I would never use it, so I'm not even going to bother. I have the bow and arrow because I like just having a ranged option if we encounter another one of those metal golems or something. But the whole jack of all trades, master of none thing is really seen here because I think you shoot like 5 arrows basic shot as a strider, and then it goes up to more later on. We start at 3, so I have 3-fold arrow, which is better than shooting 1 arrow, but only just barely. And then triad shot, which is the fan of 3 arrows. So like, I'm just flat out not as good at shooting things with my bow and arrow as other classes are. But that's fine. Also, all my meat is soured and has been stored, so I'm going to kill just a couple of these on our way.
Many alive was
One other major change that I made is I swapped out my my gloves for the Assailant's Bracers. I might swap over to, I think it's another DLC item. The gloves with like the purple glowing crystals on the backs. They let you move around quicker when you're climbing on an enemy, and as an assassin I am all about climbing on giant enemies. That's kind of going to be my thing. Here's my Intimate Strike. Like I said, it combos when you actually hit something and pulls them in closer, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So Case is back to... no, I'm not going to bother fighting that thing. Case is back to being a support mage. So all in on healing and buffing abilities. And then he has just the one Grand Angle or whatever, his regular fire attack that he had. The same, exact same stuff as last time. I think sharp left. There's my quarry. So, I also swapped out our friendly pawns, as you probably noticed if you were looking for that. Oh man, they're wrecking that thing without me. That's fine. So we have a sorcerer, who's probably the source of all the damage that's being done over there. Because that's what sorcerers do, their damage. That's the big issue I have with like trying to find pawns, by the way, is finding like medicant sorcerers. A medicant sorcerer is the dumbest thing you can have because sorcerers literally have no healing spells. So they'll not be as aggressive as they should be, and they're all about that offense. So let's check out my pawns real quick. So there's Tsuki, who is a fighter, just sword, shield, get in your face. You are specifically a challenger and mitigator, and I think challenger means they'll go after... mitigator is they'll go after weak enemies, and challenger I think is they'll go after like ranged or magic users first, which is pretty cool. It's one of my favorites, challenger. Also challenger, Lydia. This is our sorcerer. It's really difficult to find like a scather. Scather is they'll just attack. I don't know. I forget what the things are. It doesn't matter. So High Bolide, which is meteors from the sky, so that's awesome. High Giselle, which we haven't seen yet, but this is one of my favorite attacks in the game. Fulmination, which is, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. It's one of your utilitarian things, so you'll maybe be kicking that off every now and then. She charges herself with lightning, and then if we're near her, we get extra like lightning buff added to us, and she'll also like zap enemies around her periodically. High Necromancy, summon the skulls, it'll kind of hover around her and do damage to things that get near. And then Holy and Fire Affinity. And then Case specifically has Thunder and Ice as his 2 buffs. I upgraded Spell Screen, which boosts defenses. High Anodyne for high healing. High Blaring, which is the blinding aura. I don't have status effect removal on Case, but I think I'm okay with that. So here we are, into the core. Let's do a story mission thing, kind of. Look at all those interesting shadowy figures up there, just hanging out in the mine. I sure hope they're not bad guys. We're here to get the Worm King ring, by the way. That's our whole mission.
Well, well. The Arisen, toast of all grand Sorin. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
In the game of cat and mouse, I'm like a tiger. By the way, we can't actually kill him here, which is sad. Kind of. We have a pretty epic showdown with him after this.
The cat has claws, and more grit than the fools in the Duke's Guard, I'll grant. But alas, I've not the time for games, sir. Farewell.
And fire. So, yep. Done with that. The end. We can go get the sour ambrosial meat that's in here. We could also go check the merchant. I forget if anything ever changes down this tunnel here to the right. Or when it changes in particular, which it looks like it has. So, sure. Cutlass. Do not care. Balmy perfume. Sure, that's a thing. Empty flask. I like those. Yeah, alright. Done with that. I'm going to go check in on the merchant here and see if there's anything interesting, and then we'll go back to town and report that, hey, we ran into Salamet, the famous super wizard who suddenly went crazy and, like, burnt the library down or something, and his book survived, and I don't know, that was an earlier quest. A thing happened. He's a little unusual. Also, I'm going to loot all the stuff, because there's some real good stuff here, mostly the cash. And I think this is a Liquid Vim. Liquid Vim is really great. I'm going to be using those a lot later on.
Here you are.
So what do you have? All sorts of kept things. Doesn't look like anything else has changed. Or if it has, it's all things that we've seen before.
Here you are. Pray.
That's fine. Alright. I don't need this. Oh, whoops. I meant to discard the ceramic jug. Oh well. Back to Grand Sorin. We need to go say, hey, so we saw him, the guy who stole the Worm King's ring, and then he escaped. Even though I was going to town on him with my sword, he should not have lived through that. I do kind of miss my dodge roll. That's the other thing that we're really missing out on. A free skeleton key. So good. So we'll see how this game turns out. I have played as all the classes. My favorite is by far the Magic Archer. They're the most fun. I've never actually like done a full game, or I've never been like an assassin in the late game or the end game. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to turn out. See how well I do against like some of the dragons and also some of the dogmas.
Many within the castle.
Yes, yes. So, a stolen item.
Fought him then. I knew it was his doing. It is a shame he slipped the noose. But we cannot allow him to run free. We must see him stopped, and the ring returned before he can work more evil.
I agree. So is that it? We need to go ask people about Salamet again. I know where he is, but I don't know if we can just go there. I think we need to poke around and ask people again. Hey, do you guys know where he's at?
Shall we next speak with the townspeople?
Not helpful.
Someone must know of this Salamet.
Ugh.
Shall we next speak with the
Why
townspeople?
can't you just tell me? That's fine. It looks like there is somebody marked on the map, though. That's interesting. Ooh, at the Fountain Square. Oh, perhaps a traveling peddler will know of Salamet. I know exactly who we're going to go talk to. That was a thing that my pawn was saying, by the way. If you're wondering why I just said that. Yeah, see Case saying again. Perhaps a peddler saw him flee. Perhaps. Perhaps. Hey, dude.
Do you know it's...
Oh, at the Griffin Tower, you say? How exciting. Yeah, we're going back out to Blue Moon Tower. Seek tokens. 50 war bugles. We have those. One of my pawns is holding them, actually. This icon. Vial of wormwood perfume. Which I thought we have picked up. I'll have to double check that.
Truly, as long as oh, come here.
Yay! Got a soul taker. Don't know what that is. It's a sword. Made out of coin. Or made out of coin. Made out of coin. Probably made out of melted down coins. Made out of gold. So, let's store that.
I hear. Have your pick. What will it be today?
I could sell all these gold things if I ever actually needed the cash, but honestly, I can't, like, money's not ever really a problem in this game if you just keep doing lots of little side quests. What else was I going to do? Wormwood perfume. Thank you for reminding me. Parcel. By the way, I stored all the journal entries. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, and final. I think there's only 6, so I think we're only missing the 4th. I did not pick up the wormwood perfume. We need 4 more Seeker's tokens to be done with those. Okay.
What will it be?
Alright, I just had to assess what was going on there. So, next time we're going after Salamet, we're going to finish him off, and then we'll probably see what Mercedes is up to and deal with her. And in fact, I'm going to end the video out at the tower. So that in a couple weeks when I play this game again, I'm just kidding, it's not going to be that long. I'm not going to let it go that long again, I promise. Whenever I play this again, which will probably be tomorrow after work, then I'll remember what was going on. I'll be like, well, I'm out here. This is a weird spot. Oh, I must be going to fight somebody. Sure hope it's Salamet. He's interesting, and I like his reward. Thank you for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.